Just 3 years ago, this country had gangs running the streets, barbed wire on every house, and no tourists. And then this is me learning to surf in what used to be called the most dangerous country in the world. But our time in El Salvador was incredible, and it was one of the best things I've ever done, and it all started
here in Surf City. Now this is an area called El Tunco, which apparently has some of the best waves in the world, and we are going to jump straight into our first lesson, day one. Let's go.
This is my very first surf lesson. Let's go.
Well, I just finished my first lesson and it went really well. I didn't die and I managed to stand up pretty much about halfway through, and I stood up quite a lot of times and didn't get taken out too much. So very successful first day. We're going to do another lesson tomorrow and see if we can improve on that. But yeah, I've got the initial getting up off the board, so day one success.
So after our first day of surfing, we decided to come and see the experts.
It's 6 o'clock and everyone is out and about. It looks not calmer, but out there it looks like they're getting some good waves.
And apparently everyone waits in this line. What's it called?
A lineup. I saw that on TikTok. So you get in the lineup and then you decide, like people decide who goes next, so you don't crash into each other.
It looks very well organised actually. Everyone's in like a line and then they join the wave, but these waves, they're massive. Like they're definitely bigger than the ones this morning, but the ones this morning were still pretty massive.
Okay, welcome to day two. We're about to go on our second lesson, which is at 3 p.m. But first of all, I want to show you where we're staying because it's a pretty cool little hostel, if you can call it that. It's more of a hotel vibe. And it is here at Dos Palmas. They've even got a pool party later this week that we're going to check out. As you can see behind me, there's a really cool little pool area, which is like central to the whole place. And it's only kind of this small building here, but let me give you a room tour. So this is our little garden area here, which Eb is showing you the rocking chair and also a little hammock area. And then let's go inside. Now it is a pretty basic room, but it is everything you could possibly need, even down to a TV. Very clean, very nice and cold from the AC. And then we have a little bathroom, well, which you can see just here. And I think we ended up paying like $70 a night, which is a really fair price. Private room, private bathroom, perfect to catch some waves. They're literally down the road, and there are surf schools all the way around, which I'll show you a little bit later. And don't forget to subscribe to Leader of No One Travels. So for day number 3, we have gone with a proper company called Wayo. Before we used like some random guy the hotel recommended, but we're gonna get in a bus that takes us just down the road to the same beach we were at yesterday. $40 for another lesson, let's go. They also gave us some sun cream stuff that smells like chocolate, so.
Okay, halfway through lesson 3, the waves are a bit harder today. They're breaking really quickly, but we're making good progress. Me and Eb are standing up, and Eb's having a much better time than yesterday. I'll try and get some shots. That is my board. Okay, let's go.
Up, on its way. Chin up. Arohare.
Okay, round 2, let's go. Oh my god. Okay, we are now on the other side of El Salvador. I got really ill on the 3rd day and I was on the toilet and in bed for like 24 hours, so we missed out on our last surf lesson. But I can tell you a lot about El Tucon, or however you say it, where we were staying. It basically functions like this one long road down the middle, and there's lots of different restaurants and things. We can highly recommend a few of them. There was Bao House, which had really good Asian food. There's a few supermarkets along the way. There was a good acai place, as well as this spot where we had breakfast pretty much every day. There's lots of different places you can get surf lessons, but to be honest with you, surf was really good, but I think you do need to have a bit of experience to surf there. There were pretty big waves, even on the beginner beach that we had to keep going to, which was a 5-minute drive down the road. It was still pretty gnarly. It wasn't very beginner friendly, I didn't feel, but we definitely made a lot of progress. And we even missed out on the epic party that Dos Palmas, where we were staying, hosts. I'll bring up the Instagram video. Pretty upset that we couldn't join in on that, because that did look really good. So I can recommend that, because it sounded pretty good outside the room, but I couldn't move from the toilet. And apart from that, we spent the whole of today moving from El Tunco, I don't even know how to say it, El Tunco, all the way down to here in La Union, where we have this most incredible sunset about to happen. This is one of the best things to do in El Salvador, so you can definitely check that out tomorrow. And hopefully you enjoyed seeing me fail at surfing for a few days and then getting really ill. But we can definitely recommend that little surf town. It was really cool vibes, little restaurants, and loads of little hotels along that come off of the strip. So yeah, highly recommended. And it's only half an hour from San Salvador airport, so if you fly into San Salvador, it's a really easy way to get straight into the surf. But apart from that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you in El Salvador tomorrow. Boom.